Hello, always Dizzy here. I'm still sick, so I'm going to sound a little weird and I'll be coughing a lot. So apologies for that in advance. You've been warned. I'm going to start with puzzle streak of 40 before I play any games, as I always do. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. And okay, here we go. So yesterday did not go well. I'm hoping it will go better today. We are white. This forces a fork. Can I go check here? What does that do? Oh my God, how did I miss this? Check. So can I give a check and then play G7? I think I have time for that. So we have a check. We have King H4. Then I have another check. If King H5, then mate. And if Bishop takes, yeah, so if I go check, check takes, check, take, check. Don't quite see it, but that's gotta be good though. What if he blocks with the queen? Yeah, that seems to be a bigger issue. Oh, then I can go, okay. Now we've got this. Can I take? He would have to take on E2. And then I can take another piece. He has to take my queen. And then his piece is always takeable. I think we have mate in 2 here. Anastasia's mate. So we can take check king h2, e2. And then maybe queen e3. Yeah, I think queen e3 here. Queen a4. I think I can take on d8. Wait, one thing to look at though. No, it still works. We have knight f4. This wins the knight. They're getting easier here. Why is it still going? Hello, Chess with Dave. No, I'm the same as yesterday. Usually takes me forever to get over being sick. Hopefully this time's different. So I'm a bit confused here because we're up a piece. Maybe we just don't want to get trapped. Is that so? We just want to not allow that. Or maybe bishop b2 is the way that we get trapped. So we need to find a way out. Worst case scenario, we have bishop b4. Worst case. I think we just go queen d4. Okay. Rook takes should be good. And we have rook d3. Which should be good. Oh, I'm tired. I can feel it in my eyes. Sorry. I shouldn't stream when I'm sick. I know it can't be pleasant to watch, but routine is routine. I think I just take the rook. Very much resident, your Eldeness. It's not, no, it's all in my throat. When I get sick, I don't really get a runny nose. It's all just in my throat and chest. Yeah. Okay, so I think bishop c6. Except then this is a problem. So I think we need to move the king to f8. And we should be fine. Okay, his queen looks like it could be trapped. Yeah, so probably rook fb1. I think it's as simple as that. That was a stupid puzzle. And here we have another stupid puzzle. Okay, except that, yeah, he can't do this because his rook on c8, c1 is falling. And then I'll end up, yeah, material here. So, and we take this first. Then we take this one. Yeah. Okay. King is overloaded, so I just take and then take the rook. I'll be up the exchange for like a pawn or two, but I think we're better there. Then again, yeah. So what about knight g5, threatening mate? That should win the queen. I don't see how he stops it. Oh, our queen is under attack. So we take here first and then knight g5, and that wins his queen. Because this, yeah, this shouldn't change anything positive for him. So what about bishop b7 and bishop e5 in that order? Okay, we have check. If king f8, rook f3. Excuse me. Should be winning. And if he goes to d8, then I'm picking up his rook. And, whoa. Still wants to keep going, hey? Oh, I'm in check. I'm in check. Okay. So rook g3. I think. Yeah, that should be good enough. He has two minors, but they're not coordinated, and I have way more pawns. Don't like that puzzle, though. I think I can take and then king here. And then bishop back. Okay. White has two pieces under attack. Except this one can't be taken. So why can't we take here? I don't think this check kills us. I think we can let him do this. Now, what if he takes it right away? Then I have a lifeline back. So, yeah, he would have to take on e5. And I think I can just take it back. Because if check and then king h8 and then he takes, I should still be up material there. But is that the solution? I feel like it is. Takes, takes, takes. I'm up a piece. After check, take, take. I have two minors for a rook and a pawn. I don't know if it's enough. But what else would it be? Oh my bad. Missed that. Yeah, I was at 35. Oh, I was making great time too. It should have tipped me off when it was just equal. You know, I just kind of assumed that. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Whoops. I thought it was going to be captured a different way. Okay. Yeah, so take here and then I should have gotten to 40. I got complacent. Yeah, he's got this check after, or not check, but discovery. But I can just go rook c, rook c8. Check. You can't go there, so it's just a back rank. This wins the queen. Hello, Sudeep. Welcome back, sir. So is there some forced win here? Yeah, there is. I kind of want to go to d8, but let's look at this line first. Yeah, I don't think that actually does it. I think we still want to go to d8. Oh, no, we can't anymore. So, yeah, okay, we'll just take the rook. Can I take here twice? Oh, see, I did so well on the first round, and then I get lazy. It's going to be a repeat of yesterday. And nobody wants that. Nobody. Oh, I've got a queen. I got a queen. No, it's both. It is lazy because I know I should calculate some of it more, but I'm being lazy. It's nothing good. I think we can agree on that. Whatever it is, like this one, I just want to take, but I don't feel like calculating it. But yeah, then we're winning his queen. Check. And then take with the rook, because we were threatening mate. Check, mate. Check. Check. The only difference is we win a pawn here. But I'm already down a rook. You know, queen g2. takes. You know, takes. I'm already down a rook, so this doesn't seem like enough. I can get his other bishop back, and I'll be up 2 pawns. But I feel like there should almost be something better, but I don't see it, so I'm going to take. I don't like that one at all. Okay, this is just a mate in 1. His queen looks suspiciously trapped. Check. It's going to be a ring around the rosy. But then we win the queen. Can I take? That has to be winning. Because I'm going to have Dvoretsky pawns, I think, or at least I can push there. I just don't see it. Yeah, and we just go g6 here. We can take, and we can take here. It was queen takes g3. What? So I wonder if I can, it's an invisible fork and then attack his knight. Something like this. Oh, there we go. Invisible forks, I'm telling you. Invisible forks. Just a mate in 2 here. Ooh, I want to do it with a rook, but it won't let me. Okay, this should win the bishop. But then do the check. No biggie. I think we're okay there. I think we want to take. I don't think this knight can do too much damage. Just mate in 1. What is up? What's this? How is that a puzzle? I wonder if I can take here because I'm on his bishop. Feel like I can. Okay, check. Mate in 2. Mate in 3. Check. Mate in 2. Can I take? And then if bishop takes, we have rook g7. Winning the bishop. We are white. Takes. That wouldn't work. Oh, I thought we were in check. Okay, well. Rook c8. And then his king will be overloaded here. And does it matter what we take? Well, might as well take this way. If we take with the bishop, we have a lifeline back. If he takes on d5, I can then take take check, and then we take here, and I'm up a rook. And if he takes on c3, okay, that, yeah, everything is covered. Wait, yeah, so in this one, we're just taking that, and just take on c4. Pawn takes, I take the queen. So rook takes, and I take the rook. Okay, we just take the rook. And queen h5 looks good. I think he has to move his rook. So he's got to go. He's got to move the rook somewhere. And then check king f8. Yeah, then check rook g8. Okay, so queen h5, rook somewhere. Oh no, I go here, check. I go queen f7, king h8. Then I might repeat. And I'm not sure what that did for us. Check. You would think it would have done something. Check, knight g8. Knight h7. Then king f8. Or king f7, I mean. But then I don't have anything. There's got it. There 100% has to be a win there, though. Yeah, rook somewhere, right? That's if I take on f7, right? That's if I repeat. Yeah, check king g8. Yeah, check king f8. And then check knight f7, knight g8 rather. Yeah, and I don't see a continuation. Check, and then king f7. That's dead end. That's a dead end. Okay, well, I'm going to go. I don't see the full line, but that gives us at least a draw. So I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. Now, I didn't see queen d3, which is not good that I didn't see it. I probably have to put a knight on e4. And then he's going to sack the queen. Yeah, I want to look at this with the engine. So had he moved the rook somewhere, so where's the finish? Yeah, it's not. Oh, yeah. So we don't take. I think take it. So does taking on f7 actually ruin the whole deal? It doesn't. But then how would you continue from here? Well, you can't do it this way, though, anymore. I guess you still can. So you repeat this, and then you bring in the knight. Okay, yeah, that is not clear at all. So the clearest way, if the rook was moved, is to give a check and then immediately. No, I know. I guess this is a mate in 3. Right. Yeah. So we don't take on f7 because it forces him to go to e8. So this is okay. So you don't always want to take on f7 there. Okay. Taking on f7 was still winning, but much harder win. I think it's this. Or something like that. Here, maybe. Because if I get my queen check here, then it's going to be mate. It's going to be mate. Okay, so you go, bishop e1, x clam. No, it's easier than that. It's just check. Oh, it's so much. Oh, okay, much easier. Okay, we're back at 34. His queen looks trapped almost. Everything's hanging. Everything is hanging. What about bishop g4? If bishop here, it's mate. And the only other move is c3. Takes, check. I don't know. That's got to be good. It's scary. Think we have to stop it. Yeah, I think it might be king d3, g4, g3. Sorry, f4, g3. And then after takes, and king b6, we take here and we have the outside passed pawn. Another king and pawn endgame. We are black. Okay. So if I take the b pawn, so if I do it this way, I'll be promoting in total 6 moves. And I'm covering this. So if I can promote one move before him, I'm good. And if he takes, so what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And it's my move. So if it's his move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to beat him. What? Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. It's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. Oh my God, that is so unfair. Oh my God. That is so unfair. I got to start over. Oh my God. Oh, that was just unfair. My God, honestly. Seriously, I mean, Jesus. It was fair, but I mean, I understood what to do. I just didn't think the computers are going to play dirty like that. Wow. That sucked. That really, 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 really sucked. I just don't care anymore about being accurate. Because I just want it over with. I don't want this anymore. I don't want it. Make the pain stop. Make the pain stop. Please. Being sick sucks. I gotta tell you. Don't know what I'm doing after this. And I don't even care. You have a wedding. Is it your wedding? And why was I not invited? Tell her you're busy watching chess. She'll understand. I heard like the Indian weddings are huge, right? Like how many people will be there? Yeah, because here I don't think people go to, I mean, you like to their friend's sister's wedding. Music has already started. Oh my God. You better go. I'll allow it. Just this once. What's his name had his wedding, and Vishy danced on stage. Vidit, right? Vidit just had his wedding like a couple weeks ago. Can I take... Which wedding would you rather go to? This one or Vidit's wedding? So take, push, and I can stop it. And then I'm hoping that these 2 pawns will be enough. I'm not sure what else it would be. check, and then bishop h6. Well, this has to be good. So Vidit is the answer, right? Check. Just how famous are Vishy and Vidit and Pragnananda outside of the chess world in India? Like, does the average person in India, do they know who they are? Obviously, in the chess world, they're very famous, you know. But what about outside the chess world? Check. Mate. So he's got to go back. If here, there's got to be a mate coming up. It's just too much. But he's actually not getting mated. But yeah, here. Check, king h3. I don't know how to deal with that. Check, maybe I go. That's looking good. Yeah, there's got to be something there. Okay, and then probably just take on g3. Because then I can take his bishop. This should win his bishop. Check, and then we can take on c3. Is that good enough? Because we're almost getting mated there. How about we go here first then? Now we're talking. Now we are talking. We are white. Tricky one. Yeah, I heard of that. I heard of that one. Check. I don't think that's going to do it for us. I just don't feel, I don't feel that's enough. This is a really tricky one. Really, really tricky. I don't think I can trade queens. I just don't. So how about this? There we go. And I like that. Because it's a very common... okay, so... I don't see what else it would be than this, but we are down a lot of material here. Well, no, we're only down a bishop for a pawn. But he's going to get one back. Or can I actually checkmate him? Oh, then I can do this afterwards. Watch. See? And then check. I did see all of that, so that's good, because that's what you need to see, all of that for it to make sense. Okay, have fun at the wedding. So we have a check. If rook takes, then we have this. And if he moves the king, then we have nothing. Would I have time for rook e8 there? Take on f7, king h8, rook e8. Let's just say takes check here. Doesn't really look good. Can I push? I don't think so. Yeah, so king h8. Yeah, rook e8 takes check. Oh, that's mate. Ah. Yeah, so rook e8, if he takes, it's mate. And if he takes the queen, then he's check. I'm more active there. That's got to be winning somehow. I think. Let's be careful. Because possibly taking the rook is good here. No, because he can take here. Yeah, I think we have to do this. And then check. Okay. Bishop f7 maybe. Then check. So can I take on b1? Check. It's a quieter stream tonight. What day is it? Monday? Yeah, it was busier over the weekend. That makes sense. And I'm coughing a lot. It can't be fun to watch. I don't blame anybody. I did put a warning in the title. What about rook g6? Takes. Then I have check. Winning is queen. So I think it might be rook g6. Yeah, then we go rook f1. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. This wins the queen. Devretsky pawns. So probably, I mean, you would think anything's winning here, really, but tricky. Yeah, so push, queen, check, but then I'm okay. Man, I hate being sick. I know some of you love it, but not me. I think I can move this and then maybe bishop a4. Don't think that works. Should be able to take it. So he pushes. I do have to stop it. But what's he going to do? I don't see what he's doing here. Because I'm just going to sack this for this pawn, and then I've got this h pawn to play with. Now, but this is an interesting point, because if I take it, then he might have this e pawn. So maybe I should just run the h pawn. That makes the most sense, I think. Still have to be careful. If I push, I can still, well, yeah. Yeah, so if I push, and then if he goes here, I go king f8. And he is kind of close here, but I should still be faster. If he goes here, push, 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 push. That is actually dangerous. I have queen h7 though. Queen h7. Yeah, that is still pretty close though, honestly. Boom, boom. Yeah, b2 push. Yeah, queen e7. That's still very close. Queen h7. King d8. I don't like how close that is. I really don't. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, promote, push. Push. Goes here. Yeah, I don't like that. So maybe I have to bring in the king, but it seems too hard for this level. But he still gets to d2. I could give a check, but then he's just pushing the b pawn, so it doesn't really make a difference. But actually, I might not need to, yeah, because now. Wait, no, but then I'm slow, right? Because then he's pushing with check. Check. Yeah, I don't know though, but h3, king d2. Wonder if I could push a different pawn. Probably not. So how can I deal with this? How can I deal with this? Promote d7. No, sorry, e7. And Yeah, I don't know. The only move I see is rook h, or it's queen h7, and then maybe king d8. Maybe then I can just go queen f7, let him promote, take, and I'm still up a bishop for the moment. Very tight though. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that, but that's still very tight. I'm gonna look at that with the engine after. I don't think there's a in between move here. I looked at bishop c8, but I don't really think that gets us what we need, because he takes, and then if I bring in the king, he's going to promote this way. I don't think, I think we have to take our chances here. Yeah, I want to look at this with the engine. So, yeah, so it's what I thought. I don't like this puzzle. There is also queen h4, but yeah, we just play with the bishop up. Oh, and we can also just push immediately. We have to push immediately. This is what I missed. See, I thought I could bring in the king and then sack this for this pawn. But we can just push c5 immediately. It's actually a good puzzle, but it's underrated. The people aren't looking that far. Okay, moving on. Okay, so we have a check, queen h4. And then I can take the rook. I just take the rook. Well, seems a little strange. So takes, check, and then we have knight f2. We are white. Let's look at this check, because it forces king king d5. Then we have another check. This is looking like mate. Smells like mate. What type of scent would checkmate smell like? Probably depends on the type of mate. Okay, so here we have a fork. Oh, this picks up the rook. It's weird how sometimes the easy puzzles are later on. He does have f5 after, so check, king somewhere, and then he has f5. But I'm actually not pinned there. I can just move the knight. Last one. So we have no checks. Sad. We can force a queen trade with queen b7. What about queen b6? If black takes, then he's not stopping me from promoting. So queen b6 is looking good. He needs to move the queen somewhere. But alas, there's nowhere good to be found. There's only queen d8, I think. Upon which he's got nowhere good to go. So we're done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, that took an hour. That took an hour because I screwed up way too many times late in the sessions. At least it was better than yesterday a little bit. Okay, time for a game. Not this guy. Account is not established enough for my liking. Okay, here we go. Romanian. Eugen tag. It looks like he's not here though. How come people aren't here? How do you start a game and you're not here? Annoying. You know, if you have to go to the bathroom, you unclick waiting for a game. Okay, $21.95 opponent, brand new account. Screw you. Oh no! This ain't fair, Lichess. This ain't fair. You shouldn't force me to have to play brand new accounts. I hate this policy. Haven't had this message in a long time, years. Play every game I start. It's such. I'm sorry. I do not agree with this policy. Hello, programming archives. Forcing me to play brand new accounts because people want to make new accounts for interesting reasons. Gee, should I just start making a new account every day? Maybe I should just do that. No, because that would be feeding the problem, but it's just so frustrating. What if I just make a new account every day and then or not even every day. Once I get up to 1,700, I make a new account. That's like sorry. I hate this so much. That's the only people that I'm dodging are new accounts, or like they don't have many games played on Rapid. So it doesn't like I'm also dodging players that aren't brand new. Like their account might be 4 years old, but their RD, if their RD is like 100, right? Then I don't want to play them. I wish I could filter out by RD and time played. I would pay a membership fee for this feature. I would pay a membership fee on chess.com. While waiting, not a bad idea. I have to change the stream title and stuff though. I'm wondering if I should just wait for 7 more minutes. Then I can rant for another 7 minutes. But what do you think? Do you think I am over aggressive about my stance on this? I feel like I'm kind of alone. Hello, Ryan. I feel like I'm kind of... I mean, I know some people agree with me, but I'm very strongly opined on this. Opined, right? I can use that as a verb to describe being opinionated. Or should I use opinionated? I thought opined is... Let me look it up. I think opined is a word. OPINED. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Or is it opined?
Opine.
Opined. Opined. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, I probably sounded like a doofus. Opined. Okay, interesting.
Opine.
So opined. I've seen it in print. I've never said it though out loud.
Opined.
Yeah, that's American, and then
Opined.
yeah, and then British.
Opined.
Oh, that's a little weird.
Opined.
I don't think that's the British accent, right?
Opined.
No, that's a little too much. Excuse me. So, so right now I'm peak sitting on chess.com. That's one reason I'm a little bit hesitant to play on chess.com. I'm peak sitting there. I just don't want to play brand new accounts. It's just so freaking frustrating. I play so many. I can't. Man, I'm just going to be more of a ranter the older I get. Angry man yelling at the clouds. Isn't it silly though? I mean, the whole point I'm playing on, the whole reason I play online is because I want to see my level of improvement, right? I want to see it and challenge myself and play people at my level. And I can't do that if I'm playing opponents who are brand new. They have, their account is a month or two old. If they're, 2100, 2200, I doubt they've only been playing chess for a month or two. And I doubt that this is the first time that they've created an account online. But I would, if I know Leech Chess would never ever do this because it defeats kind of their whole model. But if they offered a membership where for the sole feature alone, where I could filter out that accounts had to be like, I don't know, 9 months old, and if their RD was, let's say, lower than 55 or something like that, I would pay a membership for that. Ryan, I was dodging new accounts as I always do, and then this is what happens if you do it like three times in a row or 4 times in a row. Just like if you do it too frequently, then they time you out. Program Arcade, they won't do it. They won't do it. And I've heard, I think I wrote it in a forum or something before, and then they're just like, no, it's not fair to new players. New players deserve to play. The thing is, not everyone is going to opt into this feature. Probably a very small amount of people will do this. Like maybe 5% of players will opt into this, this feature. Like, so new players aren't going to have a problem finding a game. Like that's not an issue. Plus, secondly, even if 100% of players did do that, simply pair up the new players against each other. Although maybe the problem is then no, you could still do that. At least I don't know. I don't agree with the policy. But on chess.com, you can't do this either. It's the same issue on chess.com, right? You can't filter out, so it's a problem everywhere. I think the only place that you can somewhat do it is on ICC, because you can't filter out, I don't think, on ICC. However, it costs a membership to play at all in ICC. So people aren't going to be making new accounts as frequently, like, or maybe, I don't know. There's so many different ways that they could improve this, but they never will, because I think it only bothers me. I don't think it bothers other people. It's just me. But it really bothers me. Hello, cats play chess very well. I think too, if you did that, you would have stronger players play the slower time controls, because right now, not many people, there's not many, very, very few title players will play anything slower than Blitz. But this could encourage some to do it because there's not going to be so many brand new accounts that are, to worry about. Oh God, yeah, Humberto is probably right. Yeah, first, yeah, they're probably lead chess mods are watching this right now, and then they're going to pair me up against a brand new account again. But it's just, I just can't stand it. Can't stand it. Okay, probably about 45 seconds remaining. So I'm not going to dodge a game for a very long time, but we're going to get a lot of... And I'm honestly not even insinuating that they're all cheaters. I'm not. But why is it a new account? Are they smurfing? There's just no reason for... Because it's like half my games, approximately. Could be 40%, something like that. But about half my games are against new accounts. And that's not right. That is not right. Okay, here we go. And it's not a new account. There we go. Okay. Not a ton of games, but... Okay. Anyways, we have a Sicilian Najdorf on board. Most people play bishop e7 here, but I think this might even be... I think this is better. Now... Okay, let's go g4. Scary though. Scary. I can't remember if g4 is good here or not. I always forget what to do in this line. I just completely forget. I'm talking about plans. Like I just forget plans. Like, did we put it on g2? I cannot remember. I don't think we do. I think we're doing this. I think that's the plan. Okay. Don't really want to put it on f5, but maybe I need to. There might be g6. But the only other place I can put it is on b3. Oh, shit. Did I just drop a thing? I think I just dropped a pawn. Oh, man. Okay. I think I dropped a pawn. Yikes. So I have to put it on f5, eh? And then g6. Oh, my God. How did I let this happen? How did I drop a pawn? g4 is just a blunder, I think. Can I take here? Maybe. Oh boy. Knight f5, g6. Do I have knight h6? That would get very messy. Knight f5, g6. Knight h6. That looks really bad though. He might even just ignore it, and my knight's just really not good there. Plus, he can just take on... No, I guess he can't take there yet. But yeah, g6. Yeah, here. Yeah, plus he can just take, and that's probably still good for him. Yeah, so maybe I have to take here. Okay, I don't know. I can't believe I blundered there. I mean, I can believe it. I just wish I hadn't. You know, it'd be interesting because chess.com likes to make money, right? Then they're always like trying to add new features to increase revenue. This is something that they could add. They should add this feature of avoiding new accounts. Because I don't know if I would pay for it. If it was like part of a paid membership, like the gold membership or something, maybe I would. Maybe. Okay, so I'm down a piece here. G5 maybe. Takes. I mean, it doesn't look great. Doesn't look great. Can you take here? No. I think he doesn't have to take on B5. But then he is backtracking a little bit. And I might have queen D5. Then yeah, technically he has this, but then I have B4. So I think he needs to take on B5 here. So I'm due for a loss. I don't mind losing, because I think I'm on a 6 or 7 game winning streak. I think it might be 7. Yeah. So it takes there, and yeah, I'm going. Okay, so I'm going to take. Okay, so if I go here, there's this check. Then I have to bring it back. So if he starts here, I have queen D5. And then if queen A5, he goes there first. So, oh, I see. I can't. No, I can't go here after. Okay. So I think this is just over. Have I watched Kung Fu Panda? I have not. What are you doing here? Go to your wedding. Your wife is waiting. What are you doing here? You're probably in line at the buffet, and you went back on your phone. What are you doing? You're supposed to be at the wedding. You're going to get me in trouble. I don't know how you wrapped me into this. Did he just drop his knight? No. He almost did, though. Then again, no, I think I'm overcomplicating things. But I mean, this is just game over. But I don't want to resign. I don't feel like resigning. Can I go queen D5? I mean, I don't want to trade queens. No, that would be dumb. Yeah, B4. He takes. I mean, that's not helping anybody. I mean, everything is losing. There's no question about that. I'm going to castle. I wonder if G4 is just losing. You know, G4 is just losing off the bat. But yeah, honestly, I don't mind losing this game. not remembering theory is one reason. Like, I should have remembered theory here. And secondly, I'm due for a loss. I'm on a huge winning streak, so I'm due. Okay, so here he's got rook a5. Okay, so we're going to go here. So now it's threatening queen d5 again. It's not a huge threat, but it is a threat. Not a great one. Well, no, it is kind of dangerous still. Yeah. So queen d5 is my threat. If he plays something like bishop e7, I think I can just go queen d5. Yeah. Does he have queen c6? No. See, that's very dangerous. Yeah. So this is a real threat. So maybe queen a6. Or sorry, queen takes a3. Yeah, that should be fine for him. And he's up a pawn and a knight. He's up a full knight and a pawn. I have 0 after queen a3, and I'm sure he has other moves here as well. But queen a3, and he is completely, and of course he finds it. Not surprised. Just need to make a move. I have absolutely nothing here. He can even go bishop e7 because here he has bishop d8. And again, I have nothing. Maybe I have rook b7 or something, but I don't think so. He can, yeah, I mean, maybe, but I don't think so. So he basically needs to mouse slip once or twice here for me to have any chance. Okay, so he's offering me this trade. I might do it. I mean, it's just because he is a little bit discombobulated. Just because he's discombobulated, I'm going to do it. Because his rooks aren't connected, his king's in the middle. All I have is a queen and a bishop, and I'm down a pawn. Like, so I'm completely losing here. But we have to hope that he lets me fork him a bunch of times. So I don't think this does anything, but we're going to play it because it's a move. And yeah, I can go here, but he castles. So we go here then, so that he can't castle. And it's a little awkward. So maybe he goes F. No, that doesn't help, right? So, but yeah, maybe like H6 or F6. Maybe F6, and he goes King F7. So F6. And I don't know. I don't have anything. If I take, he can take with the G pawn, and then his other rook's coming in. Maybe H4 there. But then there's F5. It would really help if I had like another piece. Additional pawns don't really help me here. It's I need another piece. Even if you gave him another piece, if you gave each of us yeah, he's playing every move I suggest. Okay, but yeah, if you gave each of us like another bishop or another knight, that would be good for me. It's just that I need more pieces to synergize here. Now, how do we take? Do we want to offer this trade? Let's go. Let's take with the pawn. Okay. So I have a check. Okay, let's go to the check. I can probably bring in the knight now. Ugh, not good. Not good. I need him to blunder. Now he brings in the other rook. So do I want to push a take? I guess I'm threatening f5. I think. No, you can't even do that. Yeah, so you can take here. No, you can't do that. Okay. I need another piece. This is not enough for me. I can't do it with just these. This isn't enough. This ain't enough. This ain't enough. Probably bishop takes. Okay. Please make a mistake, sir. Please make a mistake. Here. Make a mistake, man. Is it too much to ask? I'm way down in material. Down on the clock. Down on my health. Down in my spirits from getting timed out by Lichess. So please give me something. Anything. Is it too much to ask? I have nothing after this. I don't know. He's not giving me anything. Nothing to be had. Yeah, I just don't have enough. Here. Blunder, please. There we go. I was waiting for it. Finally. How did I survive? My winning streak continues, undeservedly so. I think that's 8 in a row now. Did not deserve to win, but neither did he. Because he blundered. But yeah, let's count him up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's 8 wins in a row. Okay. Yeah, so that's the highest. Oh, hopefully you didn't watch the whole game, Dane Quixote, because that was ugly. Yeah, so that's the highest I've been in 3 months. I'm getting up there again a little bit. So that's the highest I've been since November 4th. What is that? What is that? 6 months, almost 6 months, right? Not bad. Not bad. But I'm sure it'll drop soon. So let's take a look at that again. So I played this computer line, which I still don't understand, this A3 line. I've always just looked at it as a waiting move, more or less. But the computer consistently likes it. I don't understand it. And almost everybody plays bishop e7 here. But I think b5 or bishop d7 is better. So he played this well. And then I played g4, which I think just loses a pawn because of what he played, e5. And I just did not see that. And then I spent a crap load of time here. And I didn't play knight f5 because of g6. But maybe I could have played g5. Or, oh my god, oh wait. Yeah, maybe I could have played g5, maybe. Not sure. But I went haywire, and I probably should have just played a pawn down. I mean, I panicked, I think. Panicked. Like, I'm just completely losing here. I have nothing. And decided to give up the 2 rooks for the queen because, well, a queen can be tricky, which did end up being the case. And I have nothing here. But he is discombobulated. That's another reason I went for this trade. But he consolidates fine and connects his rooks, simplifies. But again, a queen is pretty tricky. And I'm not sure if he should be just blindly giving me checks here. I think he should be just connect all of his pieces to start and then slowly crawl. Yeah, I don't think he should be separating the rooks. There goes one. So, I mean, I'm sure black is still winning here. But he needs to connect the rooks. There's no reason not to connect the rooks, especially when he's low on the clock. It's irresponsible. It's irresponsible to not connect the rooks, or at least have both rooks defended. To leave them on opposite sides of the map like this, and then it's completely irresponsible. I mean, even he could push the pawn, right? Both rooks are defended. Sorry, it just kind of bugs me a little bit because, like, if you're going to go for if you're going to trade your queen for 2 rooks, you have the responsibility to defend them and to babysit them, and he didn't. Okay, let's look at that with an engine. I'm curious about the opening. Ooh, I missed a win here. I missed a win. And I'm going to look this up in my opening repertoire here. Give me a second. Oh, wait, I was white. Okay, so, sorry, looking this up. Boom, 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 boom. I'll show what I'm doing. Boom. Okay. So. Oh yeah, I forgot that in the latest version of Stockfish, I ran it again, and it actually prefers just the main line. I forgot about that. But we're talking about a fraction of a hair difference. So if bishop e7, then I usually play g4, which is not even the top line. So I don't even know. Like, it's because I have good results with this, but the computer actually doesn't like the g4 line. And if knight c6, I got to be careful because I often play g4 and it's not even good in this line. But yeah, b5, which, yeah. Oh, it is g4. but I haven't ran this in a while. So, wait, how does this work? I've never actually ran e5 though. So after e5, knight f5, g6. What the hell? Bishop g2 or queen f3 or knight h. What the hell is going on? So let's take a look. That is insane. I had a million moves there. So yeah, there is g5, but bishop g2? Oh, oh my God. Okay, wow. Bishop g2, eh? Okay, so if he takes, we take with the e pawn, and can he not grab that back? What if he just goes like here? Oh, I see. Yeah, because I guess I'm just trading my way out. Okay, well, but even so, whoops. Somebody should have said something that you couldn't see my screen. Hello, Chess Fortnite. But what if he just makes some other move, like here? Then the computer is happy to go to g3. And it's a weird position. This is a super weird position. And it's giving white a small edge. So yeah, that's the top move here is bishop g2. And then second best is g5 on my local machine. Lichess is giving way different evals. Yeah, pretty strange. Because this is Stockfish 16. Yeah, so 16 and 17.1 are not agreeing. Normally they're pretty close. But Stockfish 17.1 on my local computer is saying that g5 is 0.29 here. And yeah, probably, I mean, this looks actually pretty bad for white, but it's also quite complex. So yeah, I guess I could have went to knight f5 after all. I was scared of g6. Oh, I don't know if I should be playing a3 though. What's my win rate with it? Not great, actually. So yeah, I don't know. Should I rethink a3? I've been playing it for so long. Anyways, continuing on. Yeah, this was a mistake, and it's saying that that black should actually take on g4 first. If I play f3, then it wants to go to e6. So it's happy to trade these pawns, the g4 pawn for the b5 pawn. Yeah, that makes sense. How come not going back to d7? Oh, because it drops this. Okay. And then yeah, black played well here. But here, but where was my win? Rook b7. So rook b7 and then rook d8. And then queen c4. Double attack. Okay. Yeah, not the most obvious move to look at. Plus, I was actually down to 3 minutes at this point because I spent so much time in the opening. But yeah, there was a win there. And then black just played very well here until he got low on the clock, and then he just blundered a piece. So 100,000,000% I got lucky. No question. I'm not afraid to admit it. I need to kind of look at that opening a bit more. Originally I used to play f3, and then I switched to a3 for no good reason other than the engine always gave it a tiny preference. But masters never play a3, just me and the computer. But I don't understand the point of a3, so why am I playing it? I don't know, because I always play what the computer tells me to. Guys, I'm sick. right? And so I think I'm going to end it there. Just a single game. I'm sorry about that. It's partly because the puzzle streak portion of the stream took an hour. So that kind of, yeah, took a big bite into things. But yeah, I should rest. I shouldn't even be streaming when I'm sick. So I'm going to stop for tonight. Yeah, got my rating up a little bit. So that's feeling good. It felt pretty bad when I was just, treading water at the 2100 level. It doesn't feel comfortable. So now I'm comfortably in the 2100s again. I'll be back. Probably I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.